fight them.
Understand that?
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yep.
They say the shahada.
Okay.
You got him to
They
understand
pay the
this.
salat.
Okay.
They pay the zakat.
Okay.
If they do,
Yes.
they extract and their money.
Okay.
Allah بحقه وحسابهم على الله. It's in Allah. It's in Allah. It depends on Allah.
Can
They
you?
are God's hand.
وحسابهم على الله وبحقها حسابهم على الله. حسابهم على الله means like all
God's hand.
God's yes. It's all under God's
Protection,
control.
yeah? Okay,
Exactly.
now
And
what-
حسابهم, if I'm going to invite you and I paid for you, it's my حساب. حساب is على حسابي. If I invite you, I pay by حسابي.
God's hand, this is
My
split.
part. It's my part, yeah?
Okay.
So you are protected.
Okay, okay. Now.
Secondly, let me add
Okay,
one
go
point.
ahead.
Speak
Go ahead.
As a Muslim, we believe if you live the Salat, so you live the Islam. If you don't pay Zakat, Zakat is the essential but does not let you, that does not make you not Muslim. It's okay not to pay Zakat, it's okay, nothing is going to happen. But if you live Salat,
Well, no
that's the
point for
worst
that.
thing. That's the worst thing you
But
can
let's
do.
not change the subject. We need him to understand.
So?
This fight is not
Salat.
killing.
Okay.
It's the worst sin after making
After shirk, yeah? Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Great, thank you. Okay, now, we can agree that it says here that conditionally, yeah? Like on the two conditions, yeah? If you pray, right, if you establish salat and you pay zakat, then your blood and property is under Allah's protection, yeah?
Exactly.
Agreed, yeah? Okay, awesome. Now, what happens to you if you don't establish salat and pay zakat? What happens? The opposite, yeah?
No, the
So
Muslim-
your blood and
Muslim-
property
no,
is
no.
not under Allah's protection.
Yeah, but if
Okay? So, because in the beginning it says, Muhammad says, I have been commanded to fight against people until they testify that there is no God but Allah and that Muhammad is his messenger. That would mean
that's the shahada.
that's a shahada.
Yeah.
That would mean that if you do not take the shahada, you establish salat and you pay
not true.
zakat. No,
I've studied history,
no, but
yeah.
look right here. It says I.
people-
No, but
Okay.
brother,
I've
you
studied
see, let me
history,
talk.
man.
One second.
Sorry.
Because I have been commanded to fight until. Okay, so now.
Quran says that as well.
Awesome. Now, if these conditions are not met, let's just say, for example, I don't take the shahada, I don't establish salat, I don't pray zakat. What happens? What happens to me?
You get locked.
Muhammad has been commanded to fight me. Right?
No.
So that's what we're talking
No,
about.
he doesn't know the
and,
context.
and as we know in history,
After the history,
Okay.
when there was the fight between the biggest war between Muslims and Christians, according to history.
which one's that
yeah,
for? Which one's that?
Huh?
Which
the
war
war,
is this?
The war. I don't
Where-
remember. It was a long time ago. It was
Okay.
like a fight between Muslims.
Was it in Arabia? Was it in Europe? Was it in Africa? Do you remember that detail?
No.
Detail of
What
what?
Okay,
have-
all right.
what have
Go-
done
go
is
ahead.
They have been get taken as a slave, yeah.
Okay.
They work for Muhammad because Muhammad has like an army, yeah.
Okay.
And then what they command to do, by the zikya, no. what's it called?
Yeah, zakat, you're right, yeah.
Zakat, yeah, that's it. That's what they command.
Now, if they
wanna
said
take the shahada, it's very
no,
simple.
if they said no, what happens?
Nothing. Just
Nothing,
take
yeah?
them. Slave.
What is he talking about?
Can you show me any history story, yeah, of where Muhammad, right, captured some Christians or Jews or whatever, and then suddenly, right, they refused to pay their zakat, they refused to establish
Zakat,
salat,
Muslims, my
and then
brother, what are you
they
talking about?
refused to take the shahada.
Zakat for Muslims.
If they didn't do all those things, what would happen to them?
Zakat for Muslims.
Huh?
I don't know.
Well,
Muhammad wouldn't kill anyone.
Brother, zakat for Muslims.
Slice them.
Not for Christians.
Slice them,
your
yeah.
opinion.
Huh? It's not an opinion. I mean, for
According to
example,
Muhammad's
Yeah.
faith, he's not allowed to kill.
But that's not true,
unless
because-
if it's a good reason.
I
for
can
a good
show you.
reason.
I can show you a hadith, yeah, where Muhammad was dying. You know, from the poison. Yeah, you know about the poison, right?
That from was sick when he was
no,
sick.
No, it's
Don't move out of the
some
subject, because he
poison
doesn't know about
in
zakat.
Khyber.
Oh yeah, you're
Okay?
right. When a
Okay.
woman, Jewish woman, comes
Absolutely.
poison
Okay. Now, don't forget, it happened in Khyber.
Ka'ba.
Yeah. What happened there?
No, Khaybar. Khaybar.
Khaybar or Ka'ba.
Khyber, whatever.
Khyber,
yeah. What happened in Khyber? Khyber, sorry. What
I don't
happened there?
know. That's out of my knowledge.
Muhammad
Sorry.
came and killed a bunch of Jewish men, and that is why in Khyber.
Really misinformed.
That's why.
What
Huh?
does it say? What does it say?
I can show you. That is the reason why the woman
That's why he's
came
not
and
looking, because he
poisoned
knows he's
him.
wrong.
So
Islamophobia, brother. You really change your concept.
Brother,
What?
let's stick to the subject. Let's not call it.
Please, brother.
No.
No, I haven't changed it. I haven't changed it.
We talk about facts. We don't talk
Exactly. Exactly. Facts, man. Facts.
He said kill the Jews. He said kill the Jews.
Well, I didn't say kill the Jews, but there's a hadith that says that the last hour will not come unless you fight and kill the Jews. But whatever, we can talk about it later.
That's the team of the Antichrist. That's the team of the
Back to one
Antichrist.
subject so people understand your understanding.
That's not what the hadith says, but we can come to that. We can come to that. We can come to that.
Let's just focus on the fight
we
and
can come
killing,
to it.
because he said killing at the beginning.
Yeah.
You need to change his misconception about it.
No, it's not Khaybar. It ends with R. It's the whole word is correct, but it
So
ends with R. Khaybar. Yes, the
K-A-B-A-R.
right one. Yeah, Khaybar.
Is it?
No, Khabar. You need to add I between B and A.
Okay.
What's it?
No. Go back. Delete the B and then Y. And then add Bar.
Bar, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Khaybar.
What?
So the battle
Battle of
of Khaybar, yes.
Yeah.
So this is the one essentially.
Khaybar, yeah.
So supposedly he goes there, he kills a bunch of Jewish men, and then one of the wives of the Jewish men, I also show you the hadith story, poisons him, right?
Yeah.
And do you know about the story?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to see the hadith?
I don't know the rest.
So what I'm asking you is why did he poison him? And I can show you the hadith says in his ailment in which he died. So meaning that he was sick and he died from the sickness. Let me show you. So I'm trying to tell you that when you say that the whole fight people until they establish salah and pay zakat, all that stuff, right? You're saying that it's only conditional, and he didn't do that. I'm telling you that he did. He fought many people. I think in his entire life. I think in his entire life. He engaged in 68 different war campaigns.
زكاة للمسلمين فقط. المفروض أهل الردة. أهل الردة اللي رجعوا.
What you do? Okay.
No, the people who did not pay zakah, they were Muslims.
Yeah.
He fight them.
Yeah.
He got confused between the Muslims and non-muslims.
No, that's not what it says.
Zakah is for
So
Muslims. Has to be
if they take the
zakah.
shahada, if right? So, where is it? When Khaybar was conquered, a roasted.
Conquer means occupied, yeah?
Yeah, but he killed all the men there, pretty much, right?
What?
So
No.
it's true.
Why
it's
you
true.
lying?
It doesn't say.
No, look.
Okay, let him continue.
When Khaybar was conquered, right? So this is Sahih Bukhari 3169. If you want to see.
Yeah.
So yeah, women, sure. Which is why a woman poisoned from no man. So this is Sahih Bukhari 3169. Okay.
If you are a good Christian,
If it's
you should
factual,
not think that way.
if it's factual, it's not Islamophobia.
So what's factual?
So as
Show
you
me
know,
that.
Islamophobia, as you know,
Islamophobia
is
because you close your mind and find the truth.
Quiet. Islamophobia, as
Why
you
you
know,
said kill everybody?
is
Why you said kill everybody?
Islamophobia, as you know, is the irrational fear. 3169.
Why you said kill
As you
everybody?
know, Islamophobia is the irrational fear of Islam and Muslims. I have a very rational reason why I don't like Islam. Halas, my friend, halas. Come on now.
Yeah.
Okay, so when Khaybar was conquered, yep.
Yeah, wait.
Let's put Sahih Bukhari.
yeah,
3169. Just put that. Anyway, Islamophobia, Christopher.
Christophobia?
Yes.
What did they say wrong? What did they say wrong?
Don't worry.
Actually, that's why.
So,
yes.
If I'm an Islamophobe, you're a Christopher. Let's just do
If you
that.
are
Quiet. When Khaybar was conquered, a roasted poisoned sheep was prepared for the prophets as a gift by the Jews. So it was a woman. The prophet ordered, let all the Jews who have been here be assembled before me. The Jews were then collected, and the prophet said to them, I am going to ask you a question. Will you tell me the truth? Blah, 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 blah. And then where's the point when he gets poisoned?
Your prophet and the poison would not harm him.
Yeah, but listen.
If a prophet, then he would not harm him.
Okay, so remember that, yeah? So it says, the prophet said, you may be cursed and humiliated in it by Allah. When shall never replace you in it? Then he asked, will you not tell me the truth if I ask you a question? They said, yes, O Abu al-Qasim. He said, have you poisoned the sheep? They said, yes. He asked, what made you do so?
Well, I'm gonna read it.
They said, we wanted to know if you were a liar, right? In which case, we would get rid of you. And if you are a prophet, then the poison will not harm you, yeah? Yeah? So we agree that they put a test. They said that if you're a liar, the poison will kill you. And if you're not a liar, it won't harm you. We agree. We agree, yeah? Okay. Watch this, please. Watch this.
Comes from Christianity by
Watch this.
أمر النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم اجتمع أمام كل اليهود موجودين هنا ثم جمع اليهود فقال لهم النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم أنا أسألكم سؤالا هل تصدقون؟ من والد؟ قالوا نعم. قال من هو والدك؟ من والدك؟ فأجابوا كذا وكذا. قال لقد كذبت والدك فلان. قالوا أنت على حق. قال هل ستخبرني الآن بالحقيقة إذا سألتك عن شيء؟ فقالوا نعم أبا القاسم إذا كذبنا يمكنك أن تدرك كذبتنا كما فعلت مع والدنا. ومن هم أهل النار؟ قال سنبقى في النار.
Sorry, your head's in the way. Just a little bit.
مدتهم في نار وجيزة.
Let me know when you're ready, yeah?
Sorry, yeah.
No worries. Take your time.
لعنك وتدلك ولا والله لا نقوم بالروتين. سألتك سؤالا فقالوا نعم يا أبا القاسم هل سممت هذا الخروف؟
So this is Sahih Bukhari 31.
Here what it says. Did you poison the lamb? Yeah. That's what it says.
And they say yes. Yep.
Say yes.
Okay.
What made you to do that?
Yep. Muhammad asked.
So, we wanted to know if you are a liar.
Yep.
We will get rid of you.
Yep.
But if you are a prophet, we'll not poison you.
Okay. Do we agree?
Yes.
Do we agree?
Yeah, that's Sahih Bukhari.
Please. Yeah. Sahih Bukhari 44:28. Sorry.
Sahih Bukhari
44:28, please. Okay, so we just read Sahih Bukhari 31:69. The Jews tell it 44:28. Yeah. Okay. We agree that the Jews told him that if he is a prophet, he will not be harmed. Yeah? Is that the right one? No, that's not the right one. You're reading Sunan ad-Damari or something. Just do this. Just do this. Yeah, do this. 44:28. All right, here you go. Here you go. You do that one, yeah? Okay. So I will read it in English very fast. Okay. So okay, go for it then.
عائشة ما أزال أجد ألم الطعام.
خلينا نسمع شرح له
Okay. So
ايش قلت؟
قال لك اشتغل
بالعربي يا صاحبي. بركة من ترانزليشن. قرآن بالعربي. لا خليه يقرأ عشان أفهم أنا.
Well, he is. Yeah.
أنا كلام من الترانس بالعربي.
He is. Don't worry.
قال لك يا عائشة ما أزال أجد ألم الطعام.
Don't worry. He's doing his job.
قال لك أكتب
David.
Okay, I know your name.
Keep it.
I know the root of it.
So
you didn't know it. You didn't know the meaning of your name. I got you.
When I go to the English, so remember we read in Sahih Bukhari.
The pain caused by the food.
Yep.
And the Eta Khabar.
Yep.
And at this time, I feel as if my aorta is being cut from that poison.
Yep. Okay. So it says the prophet in the ailment in which he died. So in the sickness that he died of. So
the one above.
In the ailment in which he died, he used to say, "Oh Aisha, I feel the pain caused by the food I ate in Khyber. And at this time, I feel as if my aorta is being cut from the poison." So my friend, remember, in Sahih Bukhari 31:69, what did we read? The Jews told him, if you're a liar, you will die. If you're a prophet, you will live. And we can see here in Sahih Bukhari 44:28 that he died from the poison.
Marade means his illness.
Yes, and the illness was caused by the poison in Khyber.
Illness.
How can he tell?
Not death.
It literally says that.
Illness, not death.
But it says that he died in the illness. That's the problem. You can read. Here you go.
يقول هنا تعال شوف يقول في مرضها الذي مات فيه الذي مات فيه هذا المرض الذي مات فيه.
In the ailment in which he died is a way of saying the illness that killed him.
Huh? Other illness.
No, so
if it
don't forget. He is calling back to the food he ate, right? So whatever happened to him,
And he felt pain.
yeah.
Pain, not say he died.
No.
It doesn't say the poison
It
killed
said
him.
he died. It said he died, and he's saying that the reason he feels the pain is from the poison it was caused by.
The pain.
Huh?
My friend.
My friend, okay, calm here. Listen very carefully. It says here that he died in an illness.
My friend.
And then Muhammad clarifies that the illness was caused by the food he ate in Khyber. I feel the pain caused by the food I ate in Khyber.
The pain, not death.
So, listen, Aisha said that he died from the illness.
We need to speak.
And okay, and no, it's not.
How do you
Look,
know?
Okay, again, I'll give you another video that confirms it. Look here. Okay, so now, my friend, listen here. We have 3169, right? Muhammad has put to a test, right? Yep. Then we have 4428, right? And then we confirm that he died. Okay, now here's the last one. We can see here in Sunan Abu Dawood, right? It says the Jews brought a poison. Well, I think it's that one. So this is Sunan Abu Dawood 45.
No, I think it's this one.
It's one below.
Yeah, it sounds like something about poison.
Yes.
أو أطعمها فمات أقاد منه.
Okay.
If a person gives a man a poison to drink or eat and he dies, is it a subject of retaliation?
Okay. And then the example is given is this.
Wait.
So retaliation. So basically, is there blood money? So we see this, right? Sunan Abu Dawood 4508. The Jewish, Sunan Abu Dawood 4508. The Jews brought the poisoned sheep to the messenger of Allah,
it means like,
and he ate
revenge,
it. Yeah? No, but listen, so it's about revenge, right? And it gives an example, right? And he ate it. She was then brought to the messenger of Allah, who asked her about it. She said, I intended to kill you. He said, Allah will not give you control over it. Or he said, over me. Wait. Then the companion said, the companion said, should we not kill her? Muhammad said, no. Okay? Now, Anas is the word of the companion. He says, I always found in the uvula of the prophets, I always found it in the uvula of the prophet of Allah. So essentially, the poison had caused something to appear in his mouth, and Anas is saying here that he always saw it. So when you combine all those stories together, you see that he was poisoned, that it was whatever he was sick with was there until he died, and then he died from the poison.
Yes,
so that would mean that if you combine Sahih al-Bukhari, it's simple. Sahih al-Bukhari 3961 says that if you are a prophet you will not die, but if you're a liar you will die, and he died from the poison. So therefore the second one applies. He's a liar.
Yeah, let me read the Arabic one, yeah?
Which one?
Yeah, that's the one we just read.
This one, yeah?
Because with the one we read before, we're not sure what type of illness, because he didn't mention the poison has killed me.
Whatever it is, right? It was caused by the poison, because Anna says here that he saw the poison in his uvula until he died.
The prophet lived for a long time.
No, he didn't.
Doesn't know that Islam spread all over.
Okay.
A lie.
So now, wait. Okay, go for it.
Islam was complete.
أخي اسمع صحيح البخاري يقول أن في مرأة سممت رسول الله قالت لو أنت رسول صدقي ما راح تموت لو أنت رسول ما راح تموت بس لو أنت كذاب راح تموت راح نتخلص منك خلاص.
He doesn't know that the prophet lived until he spread Islam.
هذا الحديث يقول لك أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم
It was after he died.
What's the Christian?
let's stick to
Let me
No, that's fine. We'll talk about the end. It's a secret. Don't worry, we'll talk about it.
Christianity started in Jerusalem, right? 99%
Carry on.
of that land is Muslim.
خلنا
Carry on.
خلنا في الموضوع حتى نتخلص منه خلاص. يلا بسم الله. حدثنا يا ابن حبيب بن عربي يحيى يا حبيب بن عربي حدثنا خالد بن الحارة حدثنا شعبة a Jewish woman came to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam with a poison lamb and then he ate from it and then فسألها عن ذلك فقالت he asked when he felt something and he asked her what have you done? What have you done? She answered him I want to kill you. That's what it says. And then he said Allah would never cause you to do that. He said oh to me. And then he asked, let's kill that woman. Prophet Muhammad said no.
And this is the good part. So Anas is talking,
فما زلت أعرفها في الهوات.
But he wished that the Prophet died immediately. He wished.
Oh no, it's okay.
But he lived until
he had an excruciating period of life. Don't worry about it.
No. He lived last.
I mean, there's even some sirah that said he could even walk.
فما زلت أعرفها في الهوات رسول الله sorry.
Let me come this way.
فما زلت أعرفها في لهوات رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. وين قاعد يقول مات؟
He's confused because if he read the context,
according to the Arabic translation, it said I still know her from the lahawat, the one he said
in his yuba. So that would mean that whatever the poison did, so whatever the poison did, it was visible in his uvula, right? And so that is why, so I saw it in his uvula.
It means I still remember her. I still know her.
In his uvula, and by which he died.
He wants to say to you,
When does it say he died?
I want to say to you.
No, so don't forget, we're doing a story, The story starts in Sahih Bukhari 3169. We know he was poisoned, and we know the Jews said if you're a prophet you won't die, but if you're a liar you will die. Okay?
He didn't die.
So if you are a liar, then you will die from the poison.
No one says he died.
Wait. Then we know in Sahih Bukhari 44:28 that he died in the ailment that was caused by the poison in Kaiba. Yes, the sickness. Just okay, but bring out your phone. Do Sahih Bukhari 4428.
Still here.
There you go.
Okay.
Right?
Let me conclude on this.
Just to finish it, we know, right, that he died from the sickness, that was caused by the poison in Kaiba. And here we know that Anas visibly saw the effects of the poison in his uvula. Here is Sunnah Ibn Dawood 4508.
It will not affect you. He thinks that way.
Well,
the Prophet is a human.
No, because the Prophet said that Allah would not allow this to happen.
He didn't know. He didn't die. I know, but he didn't die. Do you know when he died? Do you know when he died? He died 3 years after the poison. 3 years. Can you believe it?
Yeah, you can, because you can, because you can be poisoned and it can cause damage to your body over time. Absolutely.
Do you know the last sermon?
I mean, look, think for example.
Do you know the last sermon? He's not engaging.
No, don't worry. I'll come to you. I mean, when we're done, I'll go to him.
No, but
you're not poisoned. If I die out.
No, but listen. You can get poisoned and then it can affect your organs over time. It can. Absolutely. No, over time.
And what type of poison?
Think about it.
Type of poison. So, according to science, there is no poison that's going to affect you in the future.
No, there is. Because, for example, smoking cigarettes.
Sorry, David, just a minute.
Well, an example, smoking cigarettes. Right?
Look, I'm watching National Geographic Abu Dhabi, I've never seen such a poison, that kills you 3 years after.
It can. So, for example, people can have cancer, for example, for multiple years, right? Before they die. People can smoke cigarettes, right? For a number. Okay. So poison.
Affects your
the organs, Okay.
Straight away you die.
No, not straight away. It depends upon the strength of the poison and the amount you consume. People can be poisoned and it can take them years and months to die.
But you know, David.
Your own sources. Are we done or?
3 years.
Bro, this is a science.
He doesn't know.
I'm not a scientist.
That's fine. But again, don't forget. Sahih Bukhari 3169. Sahih Bukhari 4428. And then Sunan, last one. Sunan Ibn Dawood 4508. So merge them all together and you get the story. Alright, you done? You done?
No, bro. David, can you say?
Should I engage him? Or
no, I just want him to confess that Prophet Muhammad died 3 years later.
Do you want more or?
No, I still want to discuss. Because this shit.
Okay, well then, hold on a second.
Okay.
Okay, so can we start again, yeah? So step one. Yeah, step one, right? What do we have? We have Sahih Bukhari, 31. Go ahead. So while you're asking,
what type of poison?
well, any kind, cyanide can do it.
Is there any poison that can kill you 3 years after?
Sure. Cyanide can do it. Mercury can do it. Yeah. So many things. Yeah. Mercury can do it. Many things can do it. So Muhammad, I'm going to talk to this guy. Okay? Is that fine, or do you want me to wait for you? Should I wait for you, or can I talk to this guy?
It's okay. Omar, wait.
What more are you looking for?
Huh?
Do you want me to say the story again?
Yeah, but I don't see it clear.
Okay. People can die from poison, and it can take years, months, or days. Not every poison kills you instantly. Some can affect your internal organs, like your lungs or your heart, over a period of time. Yeah? Okay. Yeah? Okay, so we understand that it's possible for somebody to die from poison 10 years later, 5 years later, 3 days later, or 2 hours later. Okay? Awesome. The story begins in Sahih Bukhari 31:69. Okay? Muhammad is challenged here. After being poisoned and assembling the Jews, he asked them why. They say, what?
They prove it to them.
Yes. Okay? And then they give him two conditions. Yeah? The first condition is what?
Yeah. If you are a fake prophet, you will die.
Okay, great.
If you are a liar.
Yeah, and the second one is?
If you are a true prophet, you will not die.
Mashallah. Okay? Great. Okay? Part 1. Yeah? Part 2. We have Sahih Bukhari 44:28. Yeah? So Muhammad is like on his deathbed, yeah? Aisha's there. And then Aisha says, oh, I have never seen the Prophet in so much pain. In the ailment, in the sickness in which he died, he used to say, oh Aisha, this was caused by the lamb I ate in Kaiba. Yeah? So that's the place he was in Sahih Bukhari 31:69. Yeah? Now, you're saying, okay, wait, so he died from an illness, but how do we know it was from the poison? Then we go to Sunan Abu Dawud, 45:08. What does it tell you? Was it Anas? Yeah, Anas says that he always saw it in the Prophet's uvula. So whatever he had eaten in Sahih Bukhari 31:69 was always there.
Yep. The Arabic verse, it says, ما زلت أعرفها,
Okay.
it's mentioned to a female. Because the Arabic is mentioned to a female, I still know her. It's mentioned to a female,
Yeah. So he still knows her, so he still knows what she did by what's in Muhammad's mouth. Yeah? So like, imagine someone stabs you, right? And okay, imagine if he stabs you. And you say, yo, I still like remember that time when he stabbed you. Yeah, from that wound. Yeah. There you go. So that's what I'm saying. So that means that Muhammad was a prophet. Huh? I mean, you can get a shake if you want, but that means, according to the challenge that the Jews put forward, Muhammad isn't a prophet.
But he's really taking it in a different way.
Allah would not let that happen.
But it did happen. So Allah. So basically, what it means is that he's a liar.
No.
Yeah.
3 years later does not mean poison.
Yeah, it does.
It took 3 years to deliver.
So Muhammad, are you gone? Oh, Omar. Okay. Hey, Omar, are we done or?
No.
Okay. Come back, and then I'll do him, yeah? So come back, yeah? Okay. All right.
David, look, I'm not just a runner because, as a Muslim, we have limited knowledge.
That's fine. Go find out and come back. Yeah, okay. What you want? First of all, what's your name?
The point, Faleh.
Faleh. How you doing, David?
Nice to meet you.
Okay. Faleh, what's your issue?
Okay, the issue here, 3 years later,
Yep.
deliver the message, spread Islam all over Arabia.
Okay.
Lots of Christian and Jews become Muslims.
No, they didn't.
And what do you mean they didn't?
No, they didn't.
What's the evidence?
For example, I believe that there was a debate that was held with the Christians
All the Christian
in a place called maybe Nazarene or whatever. So they came over and then they had a debate for 3 days and 3 nights. And the debate was concerning whether Muhammad was a prophet. So they cited things, for example, like Surah 7, 157, where Allah is saying that in the Gospel and the Torah that He revealed, that Muhammad is mentioned in there. And then they did various commentary over 3 days and 3 nights. And at the end, what was the conclusion?
They become Muslims.
They rejected him as being a prophet and left.
All the time of all the congregations in Mecca, Najran one part of them, as all the tribes in Saudi Arabia, on Arabia, and they became all Muslims during the Prophet Muhammad time. What you said, show me the evidence, and I will tell you I agree with you. But if you don't have evidence, it's just a talk.
So you want me to find you the transcript of the debate? So okay, first of all, are you denying this was historical events?
No, the events, there's a lot of tribes came in and all become except Islam.
Okay.
What happened in Arabia?
Well,
no fight except a few.
That's not true, because Muhammad took part in 68 war campaigns. That's also true.
No, because you are Muslim.
Literally, if you want to see, like Google list of Muhammad's wars, and like 68 of them.
David, can you give me 1 minute?
Yeah.
No problem.
Okay, so ultimately,
all the tribes in Arabia, Jews, Christian, and pagans, except Islam.
Well, that's not true, because if that was the case, Muhammad would not have said that he vows to expel every Jew and Christian from the Arabian Peninsula. So if there was if every Jew and Christian became a Muslim, then that statement is false.
No. He never expelled anybody. Expelled only the betrayed tribe, which is 3 tribes out of many.
Okay.
Do you know there is many Jewish tribes in Arabia?
Well, you really? I had no idea. Of course, yes. Anyway,
half of Arabia were Jews.
I'm not sure about half of it, but whatever. Anyway,
you know that?
I don't know about half. But
do you know the South Arabia is wait. Do you know the South Arabia was a Jewish kingdom? Yemen.
I have no idea. I have no idea what the population of Arabia even was back then.
Christians.
And I have no idea who even took the population. I am aware that there were.
I'm telling you, if you have evidence against it, there was pagans around Mecca.
Wait. What is your overall point?
I'm telling you, there's a lot of people, tribes in Arabia that were Christians.
Okay,
Jews,
I'm not denying that. Okay.
And Sabi,
So why are you telling me this?
Because I tell you, all of them convert to Islam.
Nah, they didn't.
And the invitation letters went all over them, and they came and congregate in Mecca. And
okay, can you find me a source for the letter? Can you find me a source for every supposed tribe who was not Muslim becoming Muslim? And also, that's fine for me.
That's my question.
Huh?
Answer one first.
Okay, fine. Can you find me?
The first one was the tribe.
Can you find me this supposed letter? Yeah.
I can show you hadith,
Yeah.
It was the poison that I meant to give to Muhammad, it meant to kill him instantly.
Yeah.
It's in Sahih Bukhari.
But basically, he didn't swallow it. Yeah.
No, there was one Sahabi died.
Instantly,
One Sahabi died.
Yeah.
Muhammad stayed alive 3 years later.
Because he didn't swallow the poison, that's why.
It doesn't say that.
I believe that's not part of the story. So one person swallowed the poison and died instantly, but Muhammad didn't.
I remember my own story in Sahih Bukhari,
Bring it out.
Yeah. When I was young, they were telling me one Sahabi died.
No, bring it out. Yes, so my friend, I fully accept.
Should be.
I fully accept. No, but the differentiator is that somebody, so you know how I told you that poison can kill either years later or even hours later, depending upon the amounts. So the Sahabi ate the poison and swallowed it, but Muhammad did not, because there's even
doesn't say that.
I believe there's a hadith that mentions that. There's even another one that mentions that the lamb spoke to Muhammad. Yes, I know, right? There's another one that says that the lamb spoke to Muhammad, and then he tried it out. Yeah, but I can bring it out for you later.
Ate it.
Yeah, so
Eat something.
no. It actually just needs to be like put it in your mouth, really. But he didn't swallow it.
Put it in your mouth and taste.
Huh?
It didn't say taste. It said eat it.
He didn't swallow it.
I ate and then swallow.
So you will find that the Sahabi swallowed the here. Hey, by the way, Colin, how's it going? How's it going? Hey.
What's the conversation?
I'm trying to show the young boy here that there are 3 hadiths that I gave him. So 2 are in Bukhari, 1 is in Abi Dawood. So it's the first one would be.
Put the food into your mouth and chew it and swallow it.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay. But then the thing is, Muhammad didn't swallow it. Yeah. He didn't. That's the difference. So essentially, I gave him 3 hadiths. 2 are in Bukhari, 1 is in Sunni Abu Dawood.
Sahih.
Always.
The best. You give them nothing but the best.
Always.
Sahih for you.
Effectively, what the story tells you is that at one point Muhammad went to a place called Khaybar, and he was supposedly like purging some Jews who betray him. And so what ultimately happened was that they give him some poisoned meat, and he eats it. And then when he calls them, when he calls them forward to say who poisoned me, they tell him in one hadith, 3169, that if he is a prophet, then he won't die. But if he's a liar, then he will die. Okay. Then we fast forward 3 years later, and this is recorded in Sahih al-Bukhari 44:28. So Muhammad is dying, and he's dying of the poison, of an illness caused by the poison that he ate in Khaybar. And he tells Aisha that he feels as though his aorta is being cut. And so my friend here was telling me that, okay, fine, he was poisoned, and he died from an illness. But how do we know that the poison was the cause of the illness?
If it was that long after.
Yeah, exactly. So I gave him another hadith. This is a Sunan Abu Dawood. This is a 4508. And what this does is it talks about the time when Muhammad was poisoned, and then he called the person who poisoned him in front of him, and he was told the same challenge: if you're a prophet, you won't die, but if you're a liar, then you will die. He says emphatically that Allah will not allow me to die from this. But then Anas, one of the narrators in the hadith, says that from that day onwards, he could always see the cause of the poison in Muhammad's uvula. Yeah. So that can rationally lead you to believe that what effectively happened was that he was poisoned, he stayed with him for 3 years, and then finally killed him. But my friend here doesn't agree.
You don't agree with that?
No.
You don't agree with...
I told him the whole story.
Yeah. You don't agree with his presentation?
I'm actually, don't worry.
Because ultimately,
because when
my
I
friend,
was young, when he sacrificed himself, and then Muhammad lived longer. He ate the whole that ate. Sahih al-Bukhari said he ate. The lamb that I ate.
Yeah.
It means, what's the definition of eating? Put it in your mouth.
Put it in your mouth and swallow it.
Chew it and swallow it.
I have it in Arabic here, but I cannot try. Can you get this in English?
How can I?
Wikipedia.
You're the Arabic reader.
David, enjoy it. It's a bit of a dry one for me.
It is, but whatever.
I'm insisting.
Amal with food. Amal with food.
How do you get it in English? I have to show him.
Yeah, so you just,
No, there's Wikipedia in English.
Oh, you mean translates?
I need it to be in English.
yeah. And the year of delegations, which is the name.
Okay. So in the year of delegation, which is the 9th age, right? This is the year before he died.
As Muslim to
Are you familiar with this?
My God bless him and grant him peace, which number with the 70 delegations. And what was after the invention?
I just want to know.
Okay.
I want to show him the tribes who came in with different religions.
What is it saying?
Many tribes came in with different religions to talk to Muhammad.
The year of delegations, which was the 9th year AH, corresponding to the year 631, which is the year before he died, was known for a large number of delegations that presented Medina as a Muslim to the Prophet Muhammad. Okay, that's saying weird. May God bless him, grant him peace. Which number more than 70 delegations that was after the invasion of Tabuk in Rajab. Okay, so, again, that says nothing about them becoming Muslim.
No, I want to show you that they come to accept Islam.
In the debating, but sometimes we miss the whole point.
The thing is that we have an Arabic,
the whole Wikipedia.
Okay, so you know what? I'm happy for you guys to come back if you want. I'm happy.
I want to talk about your name since nobody told you about it.
You want to talk about my name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Has anybody told you the meaning of your name?
Huh?
What is it?
He said he wants to talk about my name.
Yeah, he doesn't know about it. A lot of Christians, they carry names, they don't know about it. So try and hit
Dawood.
No, Dawood is a Hebrew
No,
pronunciation.
Dawood is not related to Ibrahim. Like, calm down. Well, I mean it directly.
Okay, brother, let's stick to the point
You
here.
really reject me from the beginning.
Again. So, brother, do you want to come back in
This
or?
is not Islam. This is not Islam.
I'm just trying to explain
Okay.
it. General
If
statement.
you until to a point, we stick to it, yeah? So let's
Okay.
stick to it.
So you still want to stick to this point, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Because 100% sure my prophet, my beloved prophet was
Yeah.
not false. I want to prove you that.
Okay. I see. All right. Well, I mean, so what I think here is go and find the hadith, right, about him eating it and one person dying instantly, and then come back. That's fine. I'm happy with that.
This is dying 3 years later.
Huh?
3 years later, come on.
No, I'm speaking about the Sahabi who died instantly.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
according
because
to the Jewish, it should be an instant death. You just eat it straight away.
Well, actually, the Jews didn't say that it would be an instant death. They told him that you will die.
Eventually, everybody will die.
Huh?
If this is the point, there's no point.
No, but you see, if you die in a very prescribed way, then that means that you probably did what was wrong. And I can even show you another one where Allah might have allowed Muhammad to die because Muhammad did something against what Allah said in Surah 69.
You know, Prophet Muhammad has a hadith says, the age of my people between the 60 and 70. And he died 3 years after the 60. So that's just a prophecy on his side, okay? The people of my nations will die between 60 and 70s. You can look this up.
So
From him before he died. Before he died,
So wait. When did Fatima die? How old was she?
She was
way later.
65, I guess.
Sorry?
Way later. She died early age, but not more than 60 and 70.
No, but it was less than 60.
Yeah, if you get sick, yeah.
So well,
yeah.
the
But
Shia
it's
have a different story. But
that's okay.
anywho,
It's okay.
you
But you
said
cannot live for
you just said that the age of my people
Yeah.
is between 60 and 70.
Let me show you.
But then there's so many people that died after 70
but it's the
and people who
majority.
died beforehand.
Talking about the majority. If you really have a sickness,
That
you
is
cannot
not
stop God.
that's not a prophecy. It's nonsense. That's just what it is. It's nonsense.
No, if somebody died earlier.
And not to mention that the further you get ahead in history, right? Like for example today, I'm sure the average life expectancy for Muhammad's people today is higher than it was back then.
Yeah, because now.
So Muhammad was wrong.
No.
So that means it's not prophet. He's a liar.
You know,
And that's why he died.
My dad died in the 60s. My uncle died in the 60s. My grandfather died in the 60s. Most of the people.
Okay,
not
well,
everyone.
you got. How old are you right now?
I'm 53.
Okay, well, but better be careful. I want you to go jogging and go to the gym every day, and eat less oil and sugar. I want you to live long. I want you to live past what Muhammad said.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, man.
But this is just normal. If somebody dies between 60 and 70, it's just part of his prophecy.
That's Prophet Muhammad 63.
I didn't say. I said Fatima.
Fatima.
Yes. The Shias have a very interesting story about how she died.
So I know I'm taking long, but I'm trying.
It's fine, brother. It is fine.
Thank you.
It's fine. If you can't find it today, I'm always here. Come find me.
Always.
Yeah. On Sunday, every Sunday, I come on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry, you can't miss me.
I know. Let me go back before I forget because I have to run.
Okay.
And I will bring the tribe that converted to Islam.
Are you here next Sunday or are you here later today?
No, I leave to the U.S.
Huh?
I go to home, Oklahoma, in the U.S.
Oh! Well, you better find it then. You better find it then.
Anyways, your name?
Ibn Dawood.
No, it's not Dawood.
Okay.
It's Dalwood.
Okay.
Dalwood.
Okay, Dawood.
Dalwood.
Okay.
Means a person with passion in Arabic.
I believe that the idea.
Qarnayn. He was in Qarnayn.
Well, Dhul-Qarnayn means the two-horned one.
No, wait. Zu.
Zu means referring to
of wood, passion. A person of passion. Dhul-Qarnayn, a person with horn.
Well,
okay? That's the meaning. There's two words.
That word you said, Dawood.
Dalwood.
Okay, it's close enough to the meaning behind David. It means beloved.
Yeah,
so
okay.
it's
no,
somewhat
a person
close.
with passion.
It's somewhat close.
So the correct pronunciation is in Arabic, not in Hebrew. with Aramaic?
Well, David wasn't Arabic, so the correct pronunciation wouldn't be in Arabic. That's all.
The correct pronunciation is in Arabic.
No, it wouldn't be because David is not Arabic. He wasn't Arabic. He didn't speak Arabic. He wasn't an Arab.
Okay, why
He
his
was
name?
a Jew.
Why his name is in Arabic?
Huh?
Why his name is in Arabic?
It's called a transliteration.
No.
So for example, Abraham's name was not Ibrahim. Ibrahim is just the Arabic version of Abraham.
You know what it means? What it means?
Huh?
What it means?
I have no idea.
Ab Rahim. Ab, father, merciful. Merciful father. He did not slaughter his son.
Okay.
He was merciful to his son.
Okay.
That's why it comes from Arabic. Ab Rahim. You know anybody named
So
Rahim?
why do you guys call him Ibrahim? What's an
the
Ib?
name that comes with the Ibrani name, they took that name because Ibrani people who took it. Even in
Wait, sorry.
Baptiste,
What's an Ib? What's an Ib?
father.
No, I know. What's an Ib?
No, it's not Ibn. Ibrahim son.
Okay.
Ibn. Ibn means the son.
No.
No, so Ibrahim.
No.
What's Ib?
It's connotation for Ab. People pronounce it or Ab. Like, you know, when Jesus was on the cross, you know what he says in Arabic? It's not in Hebrew.
Well, he didn't speak Arabic, so it
But he
wasn't
spoke Arabic
Arabic.
on that cross.
Well, no, he didn't, because
we understood
Arabic as a language was still kind of new back then.
No.
So-
We understood this in Arabic.
Huh?
He said Ilahi, which is
Okay.
an Arabic word.
All right.
Ilahi. Lama means
Question
why.
for you.
Sorry, 1 second. Well, ultimately, Arabic borrows from other older languages like
Other root
Hebrew
language.
and Aramaic.
The root language, it comes from there. Okay, wait. The root language.
Because he's going to fly to a different country. Don't worry, we're always here. Just give him some time.
The root language of the Arabic word existed until Adam. Even Adam word is in Arabic.
What language did Adam speak?
Arabic. What Adam means to you? What Adam
All
means
right.
to you?
So basically, this is historically
You laugh now
incorrect.
because you don't know the meaning of it.
No,
You'll be
because
able to-
essentially, if your evidence for Arabic being an old language is just taking some names that have clearly influenced
about
Arabic,
Christianity, affecting
and then
you.
you're merging those
Focus on it.
names
No,
with some Arabic words,
No.
and then finding roots in them.
What's the Adam word? What's the
Ultimately,
root word for
Arabic is not that old.
Okay,
Arabic
what's the
is
root
barely like 2,000, maybe 2,500
No.
years old
What's the
as a
root word?
spoken language, and barely
What is the root word
1,500
of
years
Adam?
old as a written language.
What's the
So
root
there's
word
no way that Adam's with Arabic.
Sir, what's the root word of
I have a
Adam?
question, yeah. The Turkish
Can
woman.
can I just finish with him about the etymology of the name? What is the root?
I'm good, thank you. Appreciate it though. I had a brownie.
What's the root word of Adam? If you really think that Arabic is not an old language, what's the root word?
You know how I told you
Yeah.
that just because you're finding some Arabic basis for these random names, right?
Find me one single word in Aramaic.
No,
Hebrew,
but you see,
Kanani,
here's the problem.
Nabateans. Any
Here's the
Semitic language is not
problem.
in Arabic.
Arabic
I challenge
borrows
you.
from them.
I challenge
That's the
you.
issue.
I
So
challenge
yes, you will have crossover.
Sir, when you have
Arabic is not the origin of these languages.
Wait.
Like,
You
for
know-
example, you have no historic basis to even surmise that Arabic is older than 2,000 years old. There's none.
You can talk, but the point is,
There's none.
I can manipulate that word and use it in our daily life. We use it in our daily life.
I can do the same thing in English.
No, it cannot change. I cannot challenge you to use David. I have what? Wait, use David in daily language. I use it in my language in different meaning. Show me.
Wait, okay.
Show me David.
Wait,
Show me Adam. Use Adam in our daily
Are
life.
you implying that because Adam has some root words that
No,
means
listen.
pause.
Yeah.
Are you implying that because Adam has some root words that are also parts of sentences that you can just say,
No.
then that means that Adam was Arabic?
No, I
Because
explained
for
it.
example, there's another language that I can
Do you remember I said
understand,
your name?
and essentially we have the same thing
Do you
there.
remember I
So
said
we can give people names.
Wait.
It was not.
من الجنة ولا هو جاء من الجنة.
Listen to this guy, he knows more than you.
Stand there already. He likes it. Wait.
It's true. Adam couldn't be an Arab.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah? That's fine, you're being honest. That's fine, you're being honest.
Brother, do you remember when I said to you, your name, Dalwood?
Well, that's just an Arabic pronunciation of it.
No. We see that.
Because the Jews could call it David.
No, they're mispronunciation.
Oh, wow, okay.
Let me explain
Can you
to
prove that?
Wait, I prove to you now.
Okay, go ahead.
When I said to you that your name is Dalwood, you agree or no?
That might be the
I give you
Arabic
another word.
interpretation of it.
Vote
But
for name. Wait, I give you.
the earlier interpretation was not Dawood.
Brother, listen to me. your name is Dalwood. The is the what person belongs to.
You're repeating yourself. I heard this before.
Okay, let me
get to a new point, please.
Let me use the word the. There is the, thu, the. The, thu, the. 3 words.
Let's stick to the point. Let's stick to the point.
I mean, brother, look, allow him. Yeah, he's going to a different country. So allow him. We're still here, so it's fine. Oh, yeah, man, how's it going?
So, the, we say the, the. Say this word to any Arabic person, they will understand. Wood. Anybody named Wood, anybody on Arabic name, his name Abdul Wadud, and Allah said in the Quran, he is al-Wadud, means the person with passion. So we use that word in our daily language. So I say somebody, Dalwood means the person with passion. So completely Arabic has nothing to do with any other language. We don't rely it. We say, can I have your wood? Can I have your wood means can I have your passion, your mercy. Okay? I say you understand that. So that word in Arabic language. In Adam, I can show you in our daily life. We say somebody is Adami. And this Adami means he is human. Or somebody is a dam. Dam for us is blood. In Arabic means blood. You see somebody, hey, I saw your blood is dam. You understand? So we use these words in our daily life.
Are you done?
Go ahead, tell me. Challenge these words.
That is not proof that Adam or any language that the prophet spoke is Arabic. All you're showing me is that Arabic is a newer language compared to Hebrew, compared to Aramaic, and compared to other Afro-Asiatic languages. So obviously, it borrows words from those other languages. So that is why David and thou sound somewhat similar. And just because your language is evolved,
it's not evolved. It's not evolved.
Just because your language is evolved to include certain names into it that mean certain things when broken down into synonyms, that does not mean that Adam or Ibrahim or David spoke Arabic. These people spoke probably Hebrew, Proto-Hebrew, or an ancient Aramaic language, not Arabic. Arabic is new.
Listen, would you find anybody to break down your name? Anybody from any language.
It's okay. I'm sure. I'm sure the name David can be broken down in Hindi.
No.
I'm sure it can be broken down in Urdu. I'm sure it can be broken down in Farsi. I'm sure it can be broken down in many languages.
I can use your name as only wood.
I am sure some other languages can do that. That's official.
My friend, I can use your name only wood.
Well done.
Wood.
Well done.
Okay,
that doesn't mean anything.
All right.
All right.
You refuse to
anyway, you've been talking for a long time. Before you go,
tell me.
Have you heard the gospel?
Yes, it comes from my land, so I know it more than anyone else.
What is the gospel? Tell me about it, please.
Gospel is an invention named by the Anglican Church.
So I'm talking about, have you heard the gospel message? Like, do you know what it is?
Yeah. Okay.
What is it?
The gospel message.
Yeah.
That invented by the pagan Romans is to invite people to worship their pagan gods, which is Mithras.
Yeah.
Which is the god of the Egyptians.
Okay.
Gods of the Canaanites, which is fly over the cloud.
Okay.
And there's a god in the past.
Okay.
Who fly over there. They get inspired by it and incorporate it to the gospel word. So instead of focusing on monotheism, they brought something which is really nice and kind and moral, but misdirected to a pagan god.
Okay.
That's what I understand. Challenge me.
I didn't ask you to describe Islam. I said describe the gospel. So effectively, the gospel message is this simple.
Tell me, am I wrong?
You're absolutely wrong. You're describing Islam, not the gospel.
No, I'm the God of heaven.
Quiet. My turn. Listen very carefully. Listen very carefully.
You're not from the question.
The gospel message is that you, my friends, you have no hope of ever entering heaven unless you go in through Jesus.
Am I not blessed?
Very simple.
Am I not blessed?
If you count yourself as being blessed, you will be like the parable of Lazarus and the rich man. I can read it for you if you want, but to summarize it very quickly.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Am I not blessed?
But you're wrong.
In the Bible,
very
I'm
simply,
blessed.
you can't be blessed. You can only be blessed if you are under the covenant with Christ.
No. I show you.
Of your own ability, you can be blessed.
Can I show you?
Please do. But as you're bringing it up, I will tell you this.
So you're a liar.
Without Christ,
I'm going to show you.
You have no means of entering heaven.
Religion, and
so if you want to enter,
before Jesus.
you need to listen to this very carefully. John 3 says that you must first be born again.
Wait.
And then once you're born again, you have to be baptized.
Wait, baptized?
And once you're baptized, you can receive the Holy Spirit. And that is when Christ starts to work in you to change your heart from a heart of stone to a heart of flesh. And if you die in Christ, then when you're resurrected, you will be perfected. And then you can enter heaven. But no other gods, no prophets, and not by yourself can you do that without Christ.
Can I show
That's
you I'm
the gospel.
blessed? That I don't need the pagan religion. Can I show you I'm blessed?
Yes, I believe
From your mind,
you
from your
don't
mind.
need Islam. I believe
No.
that. But what you
I'm
need is
blessed.
Christ.
I'm blessed from my father, my grandfather Adam. Blessed me, blessed Ismail, until eternity.
Okay.
So in your Bible,
So
I am blessed.
Adam is only a man, and Adam cannot grant you eternity.
No.
Only Christ can.
God told Abraham, I will bless you, I'll make you a great nation. I am blessed
Yes.
from the descendant of Ismail. So whatever pagan is going to preach at me, it's useless.
Okay, first of all, there's no way for you to prove that you descend from Ishmael. First of all,
What?
there's no way for you to prove that you descend from Ishmael. I have
There's
seen.
no way.
There's no way.
Okay, who's the son of Ismail?
I have
Who's the son of
seen.
Ismail?
I have seen so many.
Name me five.
I have seen
Don't
so
name me
many.
12. Name me five of Ismail.
I have seen so many of Muslim schools
Can you say
have
it?
different accounts
Do you know who's the
for who the descendants
Can you
of
say
Ishmael
five
are,
only?
and none of you agree on them.
Can you see
Okay?
five Ismail descendants?
I am
Five.
not concerned.
Five.
I am not concerned
You are
with the
concerned.
prophets
So
because
when it comes to it, you deny it, right?
when the angels of the Lord appeared to Moses in the burning bush, he did not tell him that I am the God of Abraham, Ishmael, and Isaac.
Oh, it's not
He
God, it's you
said-
also.
That's not what he said.
Only one
He
God.
said that I am the
Only
God
God.
of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, meaning that Ishmael's legacy does not matter. Okay? Through Ishmael is not how we will attain salvation.
your Bible.
We will attain salvation through the line of Abraham, but not through his first son Ishmael, but through his second son Isaac.
You are a liar.
So unfortunately, Ishmael can get kicked out of here. He's pointless.
It's in the Bible. It said, I will bless you.
My
I'll make you a great
friend,
nation.
you have heard the gospel.
Can you deny this?
You've heard the gospel.
Can you deny this?
No,
Deny it to me.
certainly he was made a great nation, but unfortunately,
Wait, who's the
in the
nation?
Bible
Who's the
narrative,
nation? Who's the nation?
the Ishmaelites
Who's the nation?
fought against the children of Israel,
Who's his nation?
and then God helped them to
Who?
destroy the Ishmaelites.
Adamite is
So unfortunately,
Adamite
they
is the
don't count
cousin
anymore.
of Israel. What are you
They
talking
don't
about?
count anymore.
Adamite is the cousin of
And they would war
Not
against
Israel.
them, and then God helped them destroy them. So it doesn't count.
Adamite is descendant of Esau, the cousin of Israel. What are you talking about?
I said Ishmaelites.
So Ishmaelites, God told them, I will bless you and make a great nation. Who are that nation?
And
Who are that nation?
they were made a great nation.
Who are that nation?
And that is the Ishmaelites. But
Who are that
unfortunately, they're
nation? Who are that
gone.
nation?
In the same way in the Bible,
Why
that
did
you
you
had
ask
great nations like Babylon, like Assyria, but today they're not great nations anymore. They were great nations in the past, but not anymore.
Okay, who are descendants of Ishmael? Give me five only, five.
I have no idea who descends from Ishmael.
serious?
Likely they've all
I'm
been
serious.
absorbed into different tribes.
I do not in the
Ishmael
boat.
doesn't matter.
Who's in the boat?
Doesn't matter to me.
Who's Gideon?
Doesn't matter.
All these are in tribes. of Saudi
Doesn't
Arabia.
matter.
All these tribes exist in Saudi Arabia.
That doesn't
What are you
matter.
talking about?
Doesn't mean anything.
Listen, what? He
Doesn't
said,
mean
I'll
anything.
make you a great nation. I will bless you. Doesn't mean anything to you.
Doesn't mean
You deny
anything.
your
Because
Bible.
ultimately,
You deny your Bible.
his
You see,
descendants
I don't have to
will
prove
then
anything.
come and fight the children of Israel, and they will be
Fight
destroyed.
who?
The children of Israel.
No,
And they will be
are you
destroyed.
serious?
And that is why I
Children
tell
of
you
Israel have been fought
that
by
it
their own
doesn't
cousins.
matter. It doesn't matter what happened to Ishmael. All that matters is what happens
He said, "I bless you."
to Isaac and then
he said, "I
Jacob.
bless you."
And through his sons, you have
cannot
Judah,
believe.
and then you have
Do
David.
what? Do
You have
what?
David, and then from the house of David,
Benjamin,
it was promised that the
Joseph,
Messiah would come,
Joseph, all
and
these
that
are
is
not
when you
important.
have actually you have
Those are not
Jesus.
important.
They are important, but what is most important is that you tread things by the line of Isaac
deny-
from Abraham, not from Ishmael.
Can you deny the God that said, I will bless you and make a great nation? Can you deny that?
I already answered you.
You run away from it.
So, you heard the gospel,
Sir.
so my job here is
You run away from your
done. But
gospel.
don't forget that Muhammad can't grant you salvation.
Pagans,
Yes?
God comes in cloud of heaven is a Canaan pagan myth. Mithras, again, Roman pagan.
Your God is more
you know,
akin to a Hindu God.
Hindu?
Yes.
How is that?
He has
How,
two right
the
hands,
heart of
only
monotheism.
one foot.
The heart
He
of
has
monotheism.
multiple
The heart
toes,
of
multiple
monotheism.
eyes,
You know,
and one
you know,
face.
when
What kind of
when a book-
deformed creature are we talking about
When the
here?
book said, if a born out of woman, you are unclean. You understand? That's Jesus.
Sorry?
In your book.
Sorry?
Jesus said if you're born out of, there's a verse in the Bible that said if you're born out of woman, you are unclean. That's Jesus.
That's not quite what it says.
Okay, explain to me. Explain.
Essentially, it's saying that no human being, right, can be justified before God.
Oh, Jesus,
so all human beings.
Oh, yeah, man.
Listen. So all human beings. No, listen. I want you to catch
I'm glad
this.
I get you to think.
I want you to catch this.
Hopefully you lose your faith by the end of it.
Absolutely not. Hopefully you do, and then you adopt Christ. But very carefully.
Monotheism will never
It
perish.
doesn't matter because
Monotheism is the
multiple
heart of
religions
Arabia.
are monotheists. For example, people who worship Satan are monotheists. There are so many.
Nobody really got invaded us. We protected for thousands of years.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
So I'm glad you brought up slavery because that's another thing for me that makes Islam a completely wrong idea. But we'll get to that in a second.
Protected.
Well, if you insist,
But if you
protection on earth does not mean that you will have protection in the afterlife, because there are multiple people who can claim to have not been conquered. For example, Ethiopians can claim the same thing. So can
the Greek came to them and converted them.
no, it did not.
When they converted them, they came Tawheed.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Tawheed came before that.
I'll show you.
So ultimately, what you have is the first century AD. That's when you have Christianity in Ethiopia, and that came from Philip talking to Ethiopian eunuch. It's mentioned in the Gospel of Acts. So very simple. Yeah, exactly. You guys stole that, and you guys stole that.
No,
Yes.
it's an Arabic word.
No, it's not. Ethiopians don't speak Arabic. Again, Ethiopians speak a Semitic language, but it's called Amharic. It's not called Arabic. It's part of a Semitic language. And Arabic borrows from it. I told you, Arabic simply borrows from these languages. Arabic is not a new language. So Arabic is a new language. It's not an old language. So that's why all those other languages, like Amharic, like Hebrew, that predate Arabic borrows from them. And it consists of many things. For example, in Hebrew, you have the Ruh Elohim, the Spirit of God, and what's spirit in Arabic? Also Ruh. Arabic isn't influencing them, they are influencing Arabic. The Tawheed Church, the word Tawheed is taken from Amharic, from the first century, even beforehand, and then incorporated into Arabic. Anyway, we were talking about people coming out of women. So don't forget, what that verse is saying, what that verse is saying is that effectively, no human being that's born of a woman can be justified before God by his own self. So ultimately, the only way that you can be justified to God is through Christ. So that is why you have to go through Christ and you can't go to anything else. You asked me before that didn't the Bible say that every man who came out of a woman is simple? That does not count for Jesus Christ. Because don't forget, Jesus Christ is a sinless man. It even says in the Gospel of John that he has no sin in him.
What does Jesus
So for example, we take Jesus to mean Redeemer, right?
Redeemer,
yes, absolutely.
No, that's not what it means, bro.
That's what we take it to mean.
I have the meaning of Jesus.
Sorry,
I challenge you.
Just because, again, you're transcribing something that isn't Arabic into Arabic and using a random Arabic word to justify, that doesn't mean anything. I mean, you can be the expert. You can be the expert if you would like in names, but that's all you know. All you know is the root words for names and nothing else. Okay? So again, that is why I am telling you that you have no ability to redeem yourself unless you lean on Christ. So Allah can't help you, Muhammad can't help you, and that is why you can only achieve this by leaning on Christ. Absolutely. So
it's the only way for you not to listen.
Matthew 28 tells me that Christ said that I have to go out into the world and make disciples of all nations. You count as all nations, so it is my job to at least tell you about Christ just so you can hear it.
Since the Christianity stepped in our land, how come?
Where's your land? Where's your land? Arabia.
Yeah.
There are Christians in Arabia all the time, man. Don't worry about it.
All of them
I mean, for example, like
in Palestine,
in the UAE, don't you guys have that like giant mosque and then the church and then the synagogue like next to each other? Yes, exactly. So basically, you wouldn't build a church. You wouldn't build a church if you didn't have Christians.
No.
So when you just said now, right, that in our land there are no Christians, you're lying.
That visited to work.
You're lying.
We have to respect Zimmis.
There are still Christians there. There are Christians there.
We have to respect.
There are still Christians, so you were wrong.
Come to Arabia. Do you think we're going to?
What else are you wrong about? Maybe
my concern
you're worshiping the wrong God.
I need summary. My
Okay,
concern with you
perfect.
is you're really misunderstanding the
So
language.
do your summary, I'll do mine. Go for it.
My concern with you is that you don't know the language.
Okay,
You're misjudging the words.
okay,
If you ever think about studying these words,
Okay.
you come to conclusion that all we said is wrong.
okay,
Christianity based on pagans.
okay.
You see, Arabia is the heart of Semitic world. And Semitic world was
Incorrect,
protected.
for sure.
What?
Incorrect.
Oh my God.
But carry on.
I'm going to show you the map from the internet here. Map.
Oh, you mean geographically?
Huh?
Is that what you mean geographically?
What?
Do you mean geographically?
No, map.
When you say the center, do you mean in terms of geography? So like in the placement, in the location of the place, is that what you mean?
The heart of Semitic world.
Alright, well,
Based on-
go for it. When you're done with
hope
your
I can
summary,
check.
I'll give
Okay,
mine.
I'll show you.
I suppose, just not to ruin your flow, keep on talking and then bring it up later.
Hopefully I can find it.
Should I give my conclusion and then you can give yours?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so, what's the name
Here you
again?
go.
It began with F.
Here you go.
Sorry?
What is this?
Oh?
What is this?
It's a map.
What it says here? Let me put it. This is map. The world as known in the Hebrews.
Okay.
It's not Islam.
What?
It's not Islam. Hebrews. The world
Yeah,
as known as.
But everywhere that's being talked about is just different areas. And where is this? Is that in Turkey or something? Or
Forget about
yeah,
this. I'm just showing the
this is
title.
in Europe.
I'm showing the title. You understand?
So essentially, what it's talking about
Part
is
of the Semitic world.
it's showing you locations mentioned in the Bible. That's what it's saying.
In the Bible. All right.
Yeah, that's all.
Here, what it says here? What says it? S.
Well, it's more.
What is this? S. The heart of Semitic world. Who's this?
Not necessarily.
What? Here. It's my tribe. Yucatan.
Well
My
done.
tribe. It's part in the Bible.
Well done.
Here.
Well, hopefully you guys weren't enemies.
Okay. He says here. What says?
Ishmael.
Okay. What says here?
So it looks like his son's like Kedar, yeah?
Hey,
Yeah, okay.
What says here? Hey, look.
Hagamite,
Aliva.
yeah. Okay.
Is it Dakhla?
Yep.
Abamin?
Okay.
Seth? All those are descendant of?
So Ishmael?
Now you're not denying it anymore, right? This is based on the Hebrew word.
No, because again, I'm not
Let
denying
these
that he
people
had
exist.
12 sons. But I'm telling
my
you now that these people are not here
You see
anymore.
my look?
Kind of, yeah.
You think all those people are extinct?
Well, so what I mean by this is that they're not extinct.
I need to
but
review-
ultimately, listen very
Go to the
carefully,
internet and
they
read
might not be extinct, right? But what has potentially happened is they have migrated elsewhere or mixed in with tribes and then become other tribes.
Mixing.
Yeah.
Do you know what the Exodus means?
So it's
the return.
It's like a departure.
No.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Here's the Hebrew word.
Even in English, we don't use it to be a return. It's a departure.
Okay.
So, for example,
Let's see it in Hebrew. Let's see it in Hebrew.
you could describe it as the
Let's see it in-
hijra as leaving.
No,
You could describe it as that.
Not Hijra, no.
The hijra was an exodus of Muslims from Medina to Mecca.
No, listen.
Or Mecca to Medina, sorry.
Okay. Exodus, especially for Jews. Jews spoke Hebrew, right?
Well,
Will you accept the Hebrew word?
no, because I mean, what do you
What's the
mean?
Hebrew?
Do you mean in the time of the Exodus?
Yeah. Will
So
you accept
in the
Hebrew
time of
word?
the Exodus, there's no way of
Torah.
guaranteeing that they
in the
spoke
Torah.
Hebrew. They
Wow.
probably spoke some kind of like early form of Hebrew
David,
that was
it's in the
probably
Torah.
influenced by Egyptian Coptic.
Okay, it's in the Torah.
What's the Torah?
The Exodus.
I'm aware of this, but you
Okay.
asked me
How
if
the
they
people-
spoke Hebrew.
Yeah.
I am telling you that
Forget about Hebrew.
they spent
Can you accept the language of the
430
Torah?
years
Can you accept the
in
language
Egypt. So
you
it's
accept-
unlikely
Can you accept
that
the language of
Hebrew
the
is
Torah?
all they spoke.
Can you accept the language in the Torah?
Can I what, sorry?
Accept the language in the Torah.
What do you mean by this exactly?
Exodus word.
Can I accept the language in the Torah?
Yeah.
For
Okay, now.
Exodus?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. What do you have for me?
Let's do that.
All right.
There you go. Google. X. And how can you
This
spell it?
EXODUS. Exodus.
Exodus.
But that's the movie, just stick on.
I know, I forget. Exodus meaning in
Departure, like I said.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what I said. It means departure.
that's the word, the pronunciation. Forget about the part.
Okay.
That's the word. Can you read it?
Yaziyat. Yaziyat.
Yes.
Yaziyat
Mizraim means
Mizraim.
Mizraim is Mashriq, Eastern. Mizraim is Mashriq. That's the word for the Jews who live in Arabia.
It means leave. Okay, it doesn't mean come.
No.
You were wrong.
Mizraim, the people who come from the east. Mizraim is the translate of Mashriq. Okay, in Arabic. All right? That's it. That's the word.
It still means leave, not come.
No. Okay. Means in Arabic, yaji. Means somebody who's returning.
Arabic doesn't matter. Arabic is a newer language.
I want to speak only Hebrew.
Very clearly, it don't mean come back.
All right. David, would you promise to study this word? Ask any Hebrew-speaking person who speak Yemenite Hebrew origin.
It means departure. Okay? It means departure. Calm down.
Return.
Nope. Look at it right there, man.
Here,
The word is right there.
in English it says departure, but in Arabic it means yaji, means return.
Well, Arabic, like I told you, borrows.
Okay?
But you know, actually, the book of Exodus, the Hebrews, they don't call it the book of Exodus. They call it the book of, the book of Shemot.
No,
The book of
God.
The book of names.
Yeah, God. Ishmael, God.
No. The book of names.
Name, Ishmael means the same Arabic Ism. Ishmael is the God.
Okay, I am going to do a wrap-up because you're wasting my time now.
He's running away.
By the way, Mizraim.
So, people, I spoke to my Arabic etymologist over here who wants to make a case for Islam using names. Ultimately, Arabic is a relatively new language. It is not as old as Hebrew, it's not as old as Aramaic. So ultimately, it borrows words from them. I gave him the example of, for example, spirit. In Hebrew, it is ruh, it's also ruh in Arabic. He's of the mind that because within Arabic you can find certain root words for certain names that are Arabized, that then means that the origin of the word is Arabic. He gave the example of David, or as he called it, Dawood. He gave the example of Adam, and he gave another example that I can't quite remember. I think it was for Mark or something. But ultimately, I have given him the gospel. I have told him about Christ. I have told him that he has no hope of attaining salvation without Christ, so Muhammad can help him, and his God with two right hands can help him. But hopefully he goes home, and this is just what I said. Now it's your turn.
All right.
Here you go.
Thanks, David, for
You're
this.
welcome, man.
And
Actually, it's Dawood.
Valwood, Alwood, 2 words. You can testify, you can search it, it's everywhere. Any dictionary. Unfortunately, David is misguided, and I hope really he reads the Bible, the Torah, and the Quran and reach to the truth. Unfortunately, Christianity is being corrupted by Roman pagans and the other pagans around Palestinian area. And that's why many descendants of colonized countries and slaves have taken the religion of the people who forced them into exile. Unfortunately, I see them around the speaker corner, and I've talked to so many of them. Unfortunately, they are missing the meaning of the words. I wish they would read and learn Arabic so they can understand the meaning of every single word in the Torah or Injil or the Bible or the Gospel, they say. By the way, the Injil word comes from the Arabic word Inja'il, means the salvation. Inja means salvation.
That's just borrowed from Greek.
Inja'il, the salvation by Allah, which is what happened
anyway,
to
the
Isa
gospel means something completely different.
Yes.
How's it going, man? How's it going?
So Inja'il is the salvation by Allah. So, Isa alayhi salam has been saved by Allah. That's why I explained to him Inja'il is an Arabic root word. Inja, you can ask it. Najah from Najah. Najah? Thank you so much. And appreciate you. Dalwood, your name from now on, Dalwood, you can look him up.
You've heard the gospel, so it's completely up to you now.
Take care.
If you want to accept Jesus Christ, it's up to you, all right?
Coming back again after 1 month.
Well,
hopefully we'll meet again.
don't worry. If you come on a Sunday, I'll still be here.
All right.
All right. Enjoy your trip. All right, people. Well, I guess we can wrap up. Let me go find the cameraman. But you know, they have ears, but they do not hear, and then they have eyes, but they do not see. But hopefully, we will hope that God can work in my heart of my little friend over here and get him to the truth. Well, I did my job. I told him the gospel, and that's what's important. Yes, finished. The Dawood, or Ramadan. How you doing?
Yeah, so according to there's a sheikh I just asked him.
Yeah?
He didn't die because of the poison, but he has suffered because of it.
Okay.
Because the Jewish have told him, they've told him if that trooper gonna die, they didn't tell him he's gonna suffer. Because he's a human, he has suffered from the poison, as you just said, but he didn't die from the poison.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you show him all the hadiths I showed you? All three?
Yeah, he knows the story already.
Okay. So he even knows about Sunya bin Dawood, yeah? 4508. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, now did he show you any proof of what he said?
Yeah, that's what I've just read.
No, did he show you proof? Right? So he said no, Muhammad didn't die, whatever. Did he show you any proof that tells you how Muhammad died, aside from the poison?
Illness, by illness.
Can I see a hadith that says that he died from an illness?
You've just read the hadith. You just read
No, but
it said that person that has caused him.
No, but it says the illness was caused by the meat he ate in Khyber.
No.
That's what it says? Yeah. That's what it says.